I'm finally consumed with pure, unendurable torment. Hello and welcome to another monologue. My name is William Letellier Black. This one is from a play called Paradise Lust by Rich Orloff. This one is from a character called Eric, who's a tormented painter. And in this monologue, he has a realization that he sucks as a painter and that he should do something else instead. And this something else is something I think, a lot of creatives can relate to. This idea of dropping everything, all the hard work of following your dreams, of pursuing your dreams. It's very tempting to drop all that and become this instead. And that something else turns out to be something very related to the art of creating. So I won't spoil it now, and you'll just have to watch the monologue to find out. So happy viewing, and I'll see you on the other side. It's a terrible painting. The colors create neither the illusion of flesh nor an imaginative commentary on the essence of the body. Not only does the painting lack dimensionality, it doesn't compensate by providing the sort of creative perspective which bypasses literalism to provide hitherto unseen or unnoticed truths. The painting isn't even bland, it's lifeless, as if the painter felt neither the power of paint nor the awe of nature. God. For years and years I yearned to create, and now my biggest fear has come true. No talent. My mind questions if life is worth living. I'm finally consumed with pure, unendurable torment. But wait. Even though this is the darkest moment of my life, as I let go of my lifelong dream, a thought begins shyly to take form. Yes. An incredible thought. Suddenly, I'm filled with a brilliant clarity about how I should spend my life. I am becoming a critic. Suddenly my life has purpose. To become a critic. If I can't feel torment, at least I can bring torment to others. Oh, to wake up each morning ready to use my God-given gift of pointing out flaws that people otherwise might not notice. To mock and humiliate in a way that makes rejection entertaining. To dole out approval with such scarcity that anyone creative will yearn for a kind word from me. What other life could compare to that? God, I love the sound of my own voice. I love the sound of my own voice. Here I come, world. Those with fragile egos should hide. So I think this monologue is sort of a fantasy moment for creative types, right? Again, this idea of sort of just dropping everything and joining the critics who, when you're working on something creative, when you're trying to be an artist, they always seem omnipresent and omnipowerful, like everyone's around watching you and judging you. So this idea of just like letting all that go and becoming a critic sort of seems tantalizing. Now, I do want to point out, I think that, you know, it can sort of be misleading to think that, oh, you know, I'll just drop everything and become a critic, just like everyone else. But professional critics, like being a professional critic, requires skill and hard work. As much as it's tempting to think that it'd be easier to be critic, I'm sure it's not. Now, there's something about this monologue that I didn't actually catch the first time I read it and even performed it, and then it clicked for me. It was like, oh, it's this. The way he speaks already indicates how good a critic he's going to be. I'll give you an example. There's a line, he says, the painting isn't even bland, it's lifeless, as if the painter felt neither the power of paint nor the awe of nature. Who says that in normal life? Only a born professional critic. That's brilliant. I didn't catch that the first time. I just thought initially this was just the classic case of an artist doubting themselves to the nth degree and dropping everything to become a critic. I feel like that's a fantasy that some creative types might have. So yeah, my mind is blown. I think this is I love this monologue. I think it's just a lot of fun. I'd like to think that anyone with a creative spark in them that's working on their craft or their art can relate to this feeling, this temptation of dropping everything to just become a critic, because you know, when you're in the depths of doubting yourself, that's when critics seem at their most powerful. But you just have to keep doing your thing, you know? So there you go. I hope the British accent wasn't too bad. I don't know. I don't really know what it is. I'm letting it define itself. But it felt very apropos to this character somehow. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I'll see you on the next one.